Appreciate that. Brian opened, you close, right?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Zumba time! It's a story, and I've twisted whatever people said to me and moved it into something, so you'll see. But it's based on comments I heard from people. It's a story about Kim, and actually there's other things in here too, but it starts out, the title is A Teeny Tiny Diminutive Tiger. A diminutive woman walked into the royal court with somewhat unsteady steps. She had tumbled a few times in the past, and although due to her height, did not have far to fall, she could do more damage to herself than you would have expected. She made the art of walking a dog a death-defying experience. Fortunately, everything went well on the day she entered the court, with all her bones intact, which was a good thing because this was a big day in the life of this court scribe. She was to be honored for 35 years of continuous service to the royal family. 35 years is longer than many of the current members of the court staff had been alive. That can make it hard to fully comprehend the significance of a time span this long. 35 years ago was 1980, and at that time the following was true. A gallon of gas was $1.19, a new car averaged $7,200, and a new home was $68,700. This is a time before Microsoft DOS. Can you believe that? Microsoft DOS was the computer processing system before Windows. We're not talking about before Windows Vista or before Windows XP. We're talking about before Windows 1.0, which was not in production until 5 years after she began to work in the royal court. As staggering as that is to take in, she also predated 3D video games, Doppler radar, digital phones, high-definition TVs, and even the World Wide Web. That's right, Al Gore would not invent the internet for nothing. So as you can see, this was the most ancient of times. With these reflections running through her mind, this longtime court scribe found her place located near the back corner of the court and leaped into her seat with her feet dangling off the floor. She began to fill her role as she had grown into it after years of experience. But for the first time, the normally intense concentration and absorption in her computer screen came hard. She was distracted by flashes of memories of times past. She had enjoyed a long history of involvement in the running of the royal court, even if most of her efforts were far behind the scenes. Few people knew this diminutive court scribe had saved the reputation of many leaders within the royal court by finding every tidbit of information about every possible wrinkle of every potential outcome of every possible concentration of everything ever reviewed by anyone at any time. It was once said that she eats detail on top of detail on top of detail to infinity for breakfast. For anyone, the thought of being remembered for something that you do well will bring warmth to your heart and a smile to your face. But for this teeny tiny scribe, which we will call Kimbo, it's just another in a long line of recognition she has been awarded over her 35 years. She has continued to reflect on the past, as she continued to reflect on the past experience of the royal court, several of these former awards came to mind. First, she was awarded the most unread author award by the Robert Melvin Society in recognition of Robert being reported to his supervisor, for a long list of unread procedural memos written by Kimbo. She also was recognized with the I Dare to Be Spunky medal for standing toe-to-toe with a very powerful opponent, which we will call, let's say, Tony. Remember that one?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
She was recognized for 35 consecutive years as the annual Close Talker Award recipient. 4, she carries the highest level within the national highlighting organization known as the Yellow Marker, because she consistently highlights over 90% of the content within any document she reviews. She's also won multiple times the Etched in Stone commendation for taking an inordinately long time to meticulously take and just transcribe notes from a meeting. But very appropriate to what we just did. But one recognition that stands out among the rest is the Zesty Zumba Award, given to the person who best exemplifies a marketable change from their normal, sedate, humdrum, everyday life to the zesty experience of leading a Zumba class. This was presented at an impromptu Zumba session just outside the royal court by a very out-of-breath Sir Craig Gregory, those who have lost control. These reflections brought a smile to her face, but only for a flash, a quick moment, a one-and-done experience. Because there was still documents to be highlighted as well as mounds of written releases that needed to be reworded, routed, and referenced in support of finding a person with poor quality. It is scribe business now. Operation is normal. The game faces on. The 35-year recognition award that she is to receive can wait. There is work to be done, and good luck to all in the land. Kimbo is on the prowl. Okay, I have to pass around for the rest, but I found 4 old pictures from the original when Kim was young. It's called the early years. But Kim was also going to be awarded not just one, but 2 top 10 lists. The first top 10 list is reasons why Kim Dyle is so important to our team. 10. Wait a minute, which one is Kim again? 9, she makes Brian Pelderman look especially tall. 8, she is the best highlighter around, bar none. 7, because she willingly digests and explains an endless supply of home office releases. 6, she keeps our sometimes highly creative ideas grounded in reality. 5, she brings the Zoom to Zumba. 4, she allows Rob and the managers to pick all the cool topics to cover at our team meetings. 3, she is detail oriented. 2, she can so sweetly say your quality sucks. And the number 1, because she has been making our team better for 35 years. The second top 10 list, reasons why Kim Dyle benefits from her diminutive stature. 10, because it is easier to fly under the radar at work. 9, she is encouraged to stretch every day to see over the steering wheel. 8, because when she stumbles walking the dog, she doesn't have far to fall. I repeated a couple jokes. Anyway, 7, her parents always told her that good things come in small packages. 6, because diminutive stature sounds so cool. 5, it's like reliving your childhood every day when you sit in a chair and your feet don't touch the floor. 4, she can sneak in and sneak out of meetings with ease. 3, it makes even Jeff Goss feel better about himself. 2, it adds to her walking exercise routine at work when she has to hurdle the speed bumps. And 1, within her life it just becomes natural to always be looking up. And then there's one last. This is a closing comment from all of us. To Kim, from your friends here at Nationwide, we are glad that you have spent 35 years here at Nationwide because you have brought us knowledge and experience gathered over your long career, which has helped us perform better. And it has also allowed us to collect an awful lot of Kim Dyle stories, which have and will bring us years and years of fond memories and many lives. Happy 35th anniversary.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, just to continue, a couple things. So you have a couple of presents coming up from all thought of and
Wow.
For the champion highlighter, only the best will do. This is the world famous highlighter base, made especially for you by Damaris.
And Kim, we have a hand-signed letter from Steve Rasmussen. Says, he writes, congratulations on your milestone anniversary with our company. Your many contributions through the years have helped us protect what's most important for our members and deliver on your side promise when they need us most. Thank you for your service and your ongoing dedication to our great company, Steve Rasmussen. Congratulations.
The biggest part you'll ever be forced to keep on your desk. So,
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so surprised. Oh, that was so nice. I'm just overwhelmed. Thank you all so much. Here I thought, my name's not on the agenda. I can fly under the radar, watch it all happen. And, oh my goodness, I was so surprised. Thank you all. Brian, if you could please help carry this back.
That's what I'm tasked for, is do whatever Kim tells me. Thanks, everybody. You guys do.